If Mindy or myself had not stepped in to help these dogs, they would have stayed in a puppy mill the rest of their lives.
It's okay. You're okay.
It was so fulfilling to see these dogs go to their forever families.
She is just like embracing freedom. Like, you know, she's happy.
She's starting to recover and feel better. Her personality's really shining through.
Mr. Withers, I know it was a long road to hoe, but man, he scored the jackpot with the family that he's with because they just love him. They just love him to death.
When last year's puppy mill cases came into our care, they were absolutely heartbreaking. We had Joy and Marshmallow, who were surrendered from one of the worst puppy mills in the country.
Why are you so cute?
She is so sweet. You want to hold her?
Yes, I do.
Well, you can see that she has had a lot of litters.
We picked them up from our rescue partner bailing out Benji in Missouri.
Who is this? Hi, Joy. Hi, Chi-Chi Nugget.
Oh my gosh, you are a gummer.
She's got nothing left.
You're a gummer. And there was also Mr. Werthers. Our cameraman, Chad, also known as Baby Rhino, could not help himself from rescuing him from a live puppy mill auction.
Number 5 came out. Tiny little Chihuahua, and nobody wanted him. I raised my hand and I bid. 134. And I won him. And I honestly, I couldn't be more proud.
This is a little Chihuahua that has been known as number 5, but he's gonna get a new name.
This is gonna be yours forever and ever to hang on to and remember your experience here and why it's so important that we advocate animal welfare for these dogs that are truly invisible. All 3 of these dogs were suffering from horrific medical issues. So we took them to get extensive head-to-toe checkups with Dr. Brock as soon as we returned to Washington. Grandma Joy was cleared medically, but Marshmallow needed almost all of her teeth removed. Mr. Werthers was also going to need dental surgery, along with a surgery to remove his ulcerated right eye. Unfortunately, both Mr. Werthers and Marshmallow had a really difficult time under anesthesia. Come on, buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. You're doing good, come on.
Speed attack in here. Where's your atropine? Atropine's right here.
Hey, good boy. Come back, buddy. Nice and awake. Nice and awake, buddy.
Stethoscope.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey, good boy. Come back, buddy. Nice and awake, buddy.
Stethoscope.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Here you go.
His heart went into a complete abnormal rhythm. Basically went down to a level that was unsafe and very quickly, and the heart rhythm was one that you never want to see on an ECG.
Their hearts were just not strong enough, and that is likely a result of living their entire lives caged up in a puppy mill. We stopped their surgeries and opted for palliative care instead. That meant lifelong supplements, lifelong pain meds, and other medications to keep them healthy and happy.
Look, you guys live to see another sunny day. One lucky little puppy, 2 lucky little puppies.
The final and largest hurdle we faced was getting them over their fear and their distrust of humans. And of the 3, Joy definitely needed the most work.
Joy, come here.
We're gonna have to take a lot of time to win her over, guys.
Come here.
That's catching Joy. Her little heart is racing. I don't know if you can hear it on my lav. But with patience, dedication, and help from my pack, we made a lot of progress on their socialization.
Hi. Oh my goodness, look who's walking. Look at that tail.
Even with Grandma Joy.
Oh, look at this.
So when it was time for their adoptions, and even though it was really difficult to let go, these are happy tears, just so you know. It was so fulfilling to see these dogs go to their forever families, where they could continue to grow and finally live happy, carefree dog lives.
Okay, she does not do that.
Ever.
Really?
No. We're both like... Have you ever seen her do that, ever? Now that it's been a year, we get to take a look at how these dogs have gone from crates to couches and are thriving in their new homes. So Marshmallow's new name is Zoe, and Zoe has since had a dental because She waited for an entire year to give her heart a really good year to become more healthy and strong, and it was strong enough to go through a dental just last month where she had all of her bad teeth extracted.
19 teeth pulled later, she's starting to recover and feel better. Her personality is really shining through. First, she bonded with her brother, Guinness, he's a Cocker Spaniel, and now they're BFFs and pretty much attached to one another.
They really are best buddies. She actually found a best friend, which is exactly what she wanted.
Living in a cage her whole life, she never got to be a puppy, so she's trying to make up for it every day.
There's lots of great stories about Joy. She is just like embracing freedom. Like, she's happy. When she started running around and chasing the other dogs, it was like, okay, she's enjoying this. She is so resilient. It's incredible. Every time I feed her breakfast and dinner, she gets canned food because she doesn't have any teeth. I call it dancing for her dinner. She gets very excited and she just dances around and talks.
Happy Joy. Look at the dinner dancing. Happy girl. Happy girl. Happy Joy, yes. Are you hungry, girl? Are you hungry? Is it time for dinners?
I did discover, several months ago, probably 6 to 8 months ago, that the stuffed toys that she got from Panda Paws, she really likes them. And I realized that they're her babies. She thinks of them like her babies. So I bought her a lot of them.
There's a baby right there. A baby. Babies. 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 There she is with her babies. She loves them. That is her ultimate comfort in life. And because she was a puppy mill dog that never knew any different, the only companionship, the only love that this dog ever felt was all of those babies she raised.
To see how resilient Joy is and how much she enjoys just the little things has been really inspiring for me. I look at her when I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. And it's like, well, Joy probably didn't want to deal with some of her stuff, but look at her now.
When Mr. Werther's, he's now called Newt, was adopted by his family, I didn't announce to them, hey, I saved your dog. I didn't feel the need to tell them how he got there. The point was that he got there. And they didn't know until the episode aired that I had a hand in that. And they actually sought me out on social media.
We chat and I'll send him pictures just so he knows that what he did really means something to us.
And this was his summer haircut. Look at him, hamming it up for the camera. Mr. Werther's, I know it was a long road to hoe, but man, he scored the jackpot with the family that he's with because they just love him. They just love him to death.
He spends pretty much most of his time doing this, which is being held by me. He definitely has learned to seek out affection.
We call him the grumble wolf because he just if he's happy, he just makes a kind of sound.
He loves to sunbathe, and I think it's because he was not outside very much. It's really made us a lot more aware of how horrible puppy mills are, how they're completely legal, and how the public doesn't know.
It just makes you think of all the hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dogs that are still in those cages. Right now, today, while I'm sitting right here, thousands upon thousands in each state, in the Midwest especially. Most of them will never get out of there.
If we could, as a whole, just stop buying dogs that are bred in puppy mills and go to these shelters and find these dogs that are so deserving of our love, we could really make a lot of progress in ending the whole puppy mill culture.
These 3 dogs represent what happens behind the scenes when you acquire a puppy online or from a pet store. If Mindy or myself had not stepped in to help these dogs, they would have stayed in a puppy mill the rest of their lives. And they never would have seen a day of love, happiness, warmth. To see them get loving families, holidays, to be cherished, to have toys, it's just so heartwarming to see them have those things that all dogs should have.